Now picture this, you are trying to learn the piano, you are trying to trade Forex, you are trying to get fit and lose weight, and also you are trying to run a YouTube channel. All this in 1 week. Hello and welcome to my first update on my journey towards mastering the piano, mastering Forex, fitness, and running this YouTube channel. So let's dive into what happened this week. So let's start the update with learning the piano. So what happened was that on day one, I said to myself, how hard can it be to play the piano? Because I've seen 3-year-old, 5-year-old, 10-year-old play the piano, and of course it's easy. I can do it myself, but yeah, I was wrong. I was very wrong. It's not as easy as I thought. I've always wanted to learn an instrument. I think about 5 or 6 years ago, my wife, she was tired of hearing me mention that I want to learn an instrument and all that, and I think my favorite was the saxophone. So she got me a saxophone, I think it was on my birthday, and I tried as much as I could. I couldn't make a sound from the saxophone. Now it's not trumpet, it's the saxophone. It was very difficult. A couple weeks later, we sold it. Yeah, it was sold. That was the end of my saxophone hobby. It lasted just about 3 months, I guess. So I've had this piano behind me for the past 3 years, I guess. And I said this might be the right time to learn new skills and see where that takes me. After trying so hard and failing at making any meaningful sound from the piano, I humbled myself and downloaded Simply Piano. And there is a free version and there's a paid version. I went straight to the paid version because I wanted to take it very seriously. And it's Simply Piano app. I'm just going to work my way through lesson by lesson from beginner to intermediate and maybe to advanced and see where that leads me. And by the third day, I was feeling like a modern day music master. Nah, just kidding. There wasn't much improvement. So yeah, I'll just work my way and see how that goes. The keys are not easy to identify and fiddle with as I had hoped. So a lesson for me is I've printed out these labels and I am going to label them and try to identify the keys. The plan was by the end of week 1, I will be able to play something as simple as Mary Had a Little Lamb, but I guess she lost the lamb because I wasn't able to play anything. So hopefully she will find a lamb next week and I'm able to play it. And as I mentioned, plan for next week is I'll gradually progress through the Simply Piano lesson and I hope to pick up the pace very soon. The next one was Forex Trading, and my aim in Forex Trading is to be profitable and to be a financial wizard. And say to you, buy here and you buy, sell here and you sell. That's it. 100% accurate. Oh God. And just a quick heads up, I am not a financial advisor, so if you decide to follow my own trading advice, it's totally on you. Only risk money that you can afford to lose. And for those of you who are new and you want to learn, I suggest you start with BabyPips. I'll put the link in the description. At BabyPips, you'll learn what the Forex market actually is, how the currency pairs work. You'll learn how to read candlestick patterns, know the different candlestick, what do they even represent, the different time frames, all of those things, the fundamentals, and even some intermediate and advanced. You can get all of these at babypips.com. So my advice would be spend time on the basic, practice drawing support, resistance lines, all of those fundamentals. You could even practice drawing support and resistance lines, which means you are spending hours on end pretending that you know what you're doing, but hey, practice is practice and progress is progress. There's also TradingView for analyzing charts, and we have MT4 or the MT5 platform for placing your trades when you're ready. I'm talking about being ready. Am I ready to trade live? I think I am, but I'm still going to spend a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks max, on demo trades just to get a feel, test out some strategies, and I will start with $1,000 and see how that leads me during the live trading phase. And of course, I'll be documenting every single trade I take. So whether I'm making money or losing money, I will document every single thing for everyone to see. And that leads us to the next update, which is fitness. I also decided to work on my fitness because it's something I've been ignoring for a couple of years now. So yes, one of my goals for this year is to keep fit. Now for me, fitness is not about lifting weights, running the marathon or getting muscle. I do have a busy life, and for me, it's about been active all through the day. I have a 9 to 5 job. I have a wife. I have 3 kids, and trying to do all this, I'll really celebrate little wins like going for a run, going for a walk, going for a bike ride, going for medical checkups still. For me, these are all part of fitness and health and overall well-being. If you want to lose weight, you know exactly what to do, and there are 3 things you need to do. The first one on the list is to lose the food, cut down on the food. The second one is to stay away from food. And the third one is to really consider staying away from food. Well, I decided to take this route and stay away from food, or at least cut down on my portions. And has it been working? Well, I don't know. I guess in a couple of weeks we'll find out. Also, this week was very busy, but I still managed to go on a 1-hour walk on the treadmill in my home office here. The target for me is 10,000 steps per day, and I managed to get 10,000 steps per day 5 days in a row. And for me, it's a little win. I'll take it. Let's just say I'm beginning to discover some muscles that I never knew I had, and those muscles are very mad at me for just ignoring them all these years. Now, these muscles, they called me fat, and coincidentally, they have my wife's voice. So the highlight for this week is that I lost 1 kilo, and the low light is that staying away from food is not as easy as it sounds, or not as easy as I made it sound. It's difficult staying away from food. And those of you who are parents to toddlers, it's not easy to say no to those yummy leftovers. I find myself always eating the leftovers from my kids' meal, and it's okay to put them in the bin. Also, cutting on food might somehow lead to loss of energy. I haven't really experienced that, but some people say they do experience loss of energy. If that happens, just take lots of fluid and something to keep you hydrated, maybe. By the end of week 1, I feel okay, I feel great, and I'm already used to cutting down on food. So moving forward, I'll just maintain the space and see how that goes. And now the final update is running this YouTube channel, which I've mentioned in the past is my accountability partner, and I'll document every single thing from my learning the piano to my fitness to the Forex, and also to video editing and other things that I have decided to take on this year. There are a lot of times where I ask myself, why did I even start this? Like, what are you thinking? But I have the support I needed, and there was lots of encouragement, keep going and all that, and here we are, surviving, I guess. I filmed my very first video this week. It took me a total of 8 hours, lots of coffee, and a minor identity crisis. For the camera, I use my phone, which is a Samsung Galaxy. For the editing, I use CapCut. CapCut has a free version and a paid version, but I went for the paid version. Yeah, that's just my basic setup. A couple of tripods here and there, but there's nothing much to it. And guess what? Our first video is live. Is it perfect? Nope, it's not. Is it up there? Yes, it is. And to be honest, hitting the upload button is like climbing Mount Everest. It's one of the most difficult things I've done for a very long time, and yeah, it was overwhelming initially, but as time goes on, I think I'm getting the hang of it. All the thoughts about how family and friends will react to your videos and how they're gonna take it and all those other stuff, that alone is enough to question whatever it is that you're doing. And that's like 90% of the struggle, thinking of family, friends, co-workers, your colleague, whoever it is, and that might stumble upon a video or your channel. That is 90% of the stress and the obstacles involved in it. And to be honest, I think in my experience, it's all in your head. The truth is, no one cares. Family, friends, they don't really care. They are not as invested as you think they are. So just stop overthinking it. Just go for it. And seriously, just do it. Do you know what else you can do right now? If you are still watching this video and are enjoying the chaos, why don't you go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel so you can follow my journey along. So that is something for week 1. I think it was messy, it was a bit chaotic, and honestly, I don't think I would have done it any other way. The aim is to just do it, whatever it is you want to do, and just figure your way. Next week, the challenge continues. More piano, more Forex, more workouts, and hopefully I'm able to get better at documenting this, because this is the most time-consuming part of it, the documentation or the video editing. Progress is not about perfection, it's about persistence and consistency, and I have chosen to be consistent, so hopefully this leads me to self-improvement over time. So thanks everyone for following my journey so far. If you have a favorite moment this week, or you just enjoy someone else stumble their way through self-improvement, just drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe so you can follow this journey week by week. Thank you.